up here. Fuck.
Hey,
And
man.
we live. What's up, everyone, to another edition of Respect the Craft podcast. This is episode number 13, and I'm joined by not one, not two, but three very special guests here. As I'm joined by, he's always in a marquee state of mind, Marcus Marquee. I'm
Yes,
joined
sir.
by the American gangster Isaiah Wolf,
Yes,
and
sir.
he's the big boy from Brooklyn. I'm gonna call him a
Yes,
juggernaut,
sir.
Tyree Taylor. How's it going, guys?
Juggernaut. Yes. You know the vibe.
You know what it is. Ty, where you at?
I'm right here. I'm telling people that they need to watch this show.
Oh,
there
okay.
we go.
Because
You know,
Black
we
out.
gotta promote daily. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes,
There we
sir.
go. There we go.
All right.
But awesome. Thank you guys again for doing this. This should be a fun one. We got a lot to talk about
Man.
here. So
Let's
do it.
do it.
Start off with a bang already.
You know what? You know what I mean?
Awesome. All right.
What we
So
got? What we got?
as we get into it, I gotta ask the question I ask everyone. For all three of you guys, what does the craft mean to you? Because again, this podcast is called Respect the Craft. So
Yes.
what does that mean for each one of you?
Go ahead, Marcus.
Oh man, respect the craft. The craft to me means literally. I don't want to say live, eat, breathe it, and all that good stuff, but at least learn what you're doing. You know what I mean? Learn the lineage of what you're about to do, or everything has a beginning. Everything has history behind it. Learn the history behind it before you want to get involved into anything. That's respecting the craft. You know what I'm saying? Have respect for it as far as have pride of what you're doing. You know what I mean? Don't just do it, half-assed or lollygag or anything. And you know what I mean? Just uphold that banner of what you're doing. That's what respect the craft to me means.
We'll see.
I guess I'll take it. Shit. Honestly, just respect the crowd, yo. You're willing to make the sacrifice because, this is a huge sacrifice, man. I'm missing out on family gatherings, missing dates and shit. Just I'm not seeing my family as much. Even though you kind of like you grab a new family, like especially all three of us, we're fucking family. They've been in my house and vice versa and shit like that. But I'm like, yo, you gotta be willing to make that sacrifice, man. Like, if you're not willing to make that sacrifice, and this is not gonna be, the thing for you. Like if you're worried about going to a family party and shit like that, as opposed to getting those hours in the ring and the gym and shit. It ain't gonna work out.
Yeah. So for me, respecting the craft is just that, the actual craft of the business. Learning how to do everything right, having a credible teacher, having the basics down packed, making sure you're making that sacrifice in the ring and training and practice, because this thing to me at least is an art, and to respect the craft means to work on that diligently. To start off with a stick figure, and then you're now making mosaic art, you know what I'm saying, stuff like that, and making sure it's done properly and the proper route. Even though wrestling is subjective, to where there's 100 million ways how to do it correctly. Just make sure you're doing it correctly, So respecting the craft is respecting the art.
Gotcha. And again, all three definitely different sides of the coin there, and definitely it all adds to that. It's having that respect for it, and that's awesome to hear. So I got to bring up as well, reason why I definitely wanted to have you three on was I have gotten to meet you all in different aspects of the business here, getting to see you guys at different shows. I was talking to Marcus before we even started recording about like meeting you guys, at least Marcus and Wolf at Capitol back in the day. It's Catalyst Wrestling. Like at one point it was Team TBA and the Perfect Strangers. Like
yeah.
I like how Wolf's looking at me like, yeah, that was a thing. Like,
yeah. They didn't have shit for me. They were just like, hey, we're gonna put you up with this guy, and then we're gonna call y'all team to be determined and have Twitter choose your name. And I was like, the fuck?
I was like,
all right.
That's
like,
I'm
like, I'm young. I'm still. It's like my rookie season. I'm like, you know what? It's a booking. Fuck it. Just and it's content. But now, when I think about it, I was like, damn, dude. Like that was probably the most asinine and time wasting I put into something. He like I don't regret it. I got this brother and shit like that. But I'm on the back of my mind, like, this is fucking stupid. Like,
oh man,
I was gonna say I don't think a name ever like was created either. Like nothing was picked. Like
all they said was, "Hey guys, hey Isaiah, go out there, do what you do, and we'll just give you." And like, and yeah, I was like,
great advice.
Where's the guidance? I'm like, what the fuck? I don't want to belittle them because they actually stepped up in a huge way now than how they were back then. Because I'm like, they were still doing this shit. But I remember the first. I remember they was like, yo, they gave me a piece of paper like a script. It was like, yo, we just got sponsor Packy chips. So yeah, we want you to you remember that shit, that promo? Like we want you. We got sponsored by Packy Chips. We want you to cut a promo. We trust you. So yeah, make it happen. Someone's like, the fuck does this got to do with me?
They had a match where Logan Black and Cannonball used Packy Chips in the match. And Logan came to the back was like, damn, my mouth is on fire. I'm like, he's like, my eyes are burning.
I was gonna say, didn't he get in his eye too? I remember that. Yeah,
he was like, it's hot.
But here I am cutting a promo saying that Team TBA got a Packy Mouth Chip sponsorship, but I'm not even doing a Packy Mouth Chip challenge in the match. I'm just like, yeah, you know what? It only gets better.
Hey man, they try to create stars. That's what they try to create a star there. You know,
lemons, you gotta make
take you glow.
You know. Well, yeah, that's how. At least that's how I got to meet again, Wolf and Marquee. Tyree, I want to say I met you. I want to say it was IWA a few years.
I think
back.
it was BWF.
Was it?
It had to be one of those two. One of those two. One of the
two. But again, seeing from there and then what you guys have become. No. I said, guys, that's why I wanted to get you all here. The podcast is now sponsored by Podcast.
They're making a comeback. Get that.
Get that cheese.
He's on it.
Get that cheese, man. He's on it. Get that cheese, baby. You gotta get that cheese.
I ain't seen that one check from Packy.
I feel like they didn't either, but we're gonna leave that.
Like I'm owed some compensation. I'm owed some grievance. Like fuck, man. Like I'm still on a payday. To be quite, I feel like some of us are still on a payday from Catalyst. It was like, you know how many times I get fuck that? You know how many times I get on PayPal? I did too much
for the Packy chips. for the Packy chips.
Oh geez. All I'm gonna say is that's probably because of some old management. So yeah, because those were a lot of those PayPal days. So
man, PayPal was amazing.
I should come up with
half your payday.
Bro, I legit like got a PayPal card because of Capital, bro. Like legit. It's like how do you get that money? How do you use it? Like,
oh man.
I had to be like, yo, y'all gotta give me a deposit. I was like, mind you, at that time I was relatively cheap, so I was like, yo, I gotta get a deposit, which is I was like straight up. I was like, really?
Yeah, but it still take 4 days to get to your account.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I did a PayPal card. Like I was just like, oh, word, no problem.
Thank God for Cash App.
For real.
Oh man, let's go into the chat. We got some chat. comments here in the chat. We got Matt Awesome saying you're
What's
up to you? Oh, he's trying to call you out already. We're only 10 minutes in. He's saying Uptown Boys versus Prolific has to happen.
Hey, listen, let's do it. Let's get it going.
Man, if I knew who the rest of them were, I'll accept.
You know him. You know him. It's
know.
you know him.
Oh damn. But let's keep going into this because again, like I said, seeing where you guys were to now what you've become, I have to ask, how did that union become between you three? How did Prolific get started?
Wow.
Where am I? This guy.
Wow.
This guy here.
Wait. You want to say something?
Well, for one, there wasn't any black like factions in the indies
at the time.
At all. This was before STP. This is before the Herb business. This was on the cusp of the New Day, but I was like New Day, but we wasn't the New Day. So I remember one time I hit up Marcus. I was like, yo, I want to do an all black stable. And the first thing he said, let's fucking do it. So no questions asked. They didn't have a name for it, nothing. I was just didn't have no color scheme. I was like, yo, I just got an idea. I just want to do all black stable. So I'm like, yo, we have a third member. He was like, you're the third member. I'm like, all right, cool. I know a guy. I'm like, all right. Here's the guy, Tyree. His name was Tyree. I'm like, he was at one of the tapings. He was like, oh, Tyree. I'm like, yeah, he powerbomb. See you little fucking back. So I was like, fuck it. I knew him from Johnny, but I also knew him back in his earlier days, in his Mohawk days.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's my catalyst story.
I was like, all right, bet. I'm gonna pitch this idea. I'm gonna see what we can do and whatnot. Try and get Todd some dates at the place that we.
I'm gonna jump in. I'm gonna jump in here because I have a confession here. So he first proposed this to me, right? He proposed this to me. He I guess they did some tag team stuff before.
Yeah.
And they had this flag. It's a P, but it looked like the Detroit Tigers logo. The D was like that print cursive. I still have that photo. I still have that photo, right? Let's see if I can pull that up.
Somewhere.
But it's the wildest shit. So honestly, when he brought this up, I didn't remember who he was. At all. I'm trying my hardest because I just got back from Texas and and I'm like trying to do stuff other than BWF stuff like that. So I do this taping and that and I'm sitting there like, who is this guy? Why is he so familiar? And I'm seeing him constantly. I'm like, who's this guy? And he says he knows me. So I'm like, yeah, my brother. Yeah, cool.
Hit him with
So now we get put in the 6-way, right? And we're still, first of all, that match was a devil to call. And we're doing that. The first thing happened. So the first thing was ring the bell, I avalanche him, right? Ring the bell, I avalanche Wolf. He said, oh, I farted. I was like, and then turn around and do my spot. I'm sitting there like, what? I'm like, okay, he almost got me. I like this guy.
I'm like, no, this is how I broke the ice. Because I meet Tyree again. So I meet Tyree. And now we're both two Brooklyn dudes and whatnot too. Like we have hood tendencies. So he just asked me a question. Like I didn't know Ty's occupation outside of wrestling. So he hits me up. So we in the back, and he walked up to it like a stern face. He's like, "Yo, you got insurance?" I'm like, "Oh, this motherfucker wants a problem." Oh,
yeah.
I'm like, "Oh, it's like that today?" Yeah. Mouthpiece, and he was like, "No, I sell insurance." I'm like, "Oh." guard.
was a life insurance salesman.
Man, you got insurance, bro?
But
You don't need it for this ass poop I'm about to deliver to you, bro.
so, yo, if you could have saw the look on my face, I'm like, hey,
Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
You see this bullshit? This is the very first picture of Prolific.
Bro.
Humble beginnings right there.
I don't even. What was this? There's a lip mark. There's lips on it. Like
Yo, Wolf deadass bought that shit the night that same day he bought that shit. Bought it. He was like, ooh, stop right here real quick. I'm like, what the fuck? He comes out,
I'm not even gonna hold you, Wolf. I'm not even gonna hold you. That in between dread thing needed to go. Like you needed to grow it out. Like that in between level was crazy.
I was still growing.
That's
But
wild.
yeah, we after he we had that match, we just joked and then just like fuck it, let's do it. And then the next month we kind of did some very controversial things, and it was very fun. Let's say that. So and then we just shot off from there.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. Everything's heavily documented, by the way.
Yeah, plus I'm like, I ain't gonna lie, like I'm just gonna fuck it. Like I said, I didn't trust the booking at that place, especially like during my singles run. So I was like, yo, I'm like, I didn't want Marcus to get lost in the shuffle. And I was looking at Ty, I was like, yo, he's a great fucking worker. And plus we hit it off. I'm like, I knew his work, and I knew him. So I was like, yo, like why not? Like if anything if anything less, I get to chill. I get to chill with motherfuckers that I'm cool with. Like, hopefully. Next thing I know, like out of there, like this shit started taking off, like little by little, like little booking by booking, shit just starts like the little murmurs, like, hey, you see that black group, they're like the New Day, but Nation of Domination. What we come like, you're not like,
Yeah.
Not a damn nada. Like, nah, bro. Like,
weird mix. That's a pretty unique mix. You know what I'm saying?
Like,
that shit. Are we happy? Or are we angry? What are we doing?
Yeah. We're all the above. How about that?
So let's see what we get first. Like, let's see how we interact with the world before we start comparing us. So
it became really evident because all three of us are really good on the mic. Yeah. So it started meticulously, meshing together, and we started building our own identity from just us being in front of a camera and kind of being able to identify what is what with the group. So it was something that it started turning to magic. It started to turn into something really, really tangible, something that people could get behind, and hell, prolific for everybody. So everybody started to grasp on, and you remember the thing we did with Sophia, she brilliant videographer, and we just kind of took off from there, and then design started coming in, logos started coming in. And then we just ran with it.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, for real.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
absolutely.
That sounds like the best thing too, because it came off it was organic. It wasn't like someone just tried to create you guys. Like, well, we got you three. Let's just put it together. Like, no,
they tried. They tried. They definitely tried.
They tried.
Oh man! Oh boy!
Oh man! So we got so this story immediately came in my head. So one time we got this message that about what we're gonna do the next show, like what ideas they have, right? And they were like, there was a big convention earlier that day, so some of those stars were gonna come down and be a part of the show.
Oh my lord!
And the first thing that came up was like, hey, we need you managed by Slick. And I'm sitting there like, I love Slick, but we're not that, right? And then he's like, oh, what do you mean? you know, he was on WWE, stuff like that. You're like, yeah. But I said, isn't Teddy Long on that same show? Right? And then he's like, well, yeah, they're both on TV. I was like, you see what Teddy Long has managed and empowering people. Slick has managed Hakeem the African Dream. So you kind of know the mindset of that person that's trying to put it, like, no disrespect to Slick or whatever, but it's like, you know, the mindset when they have Teddy Long on the show, but want to put us with Slick. Like, so we just started rebelling after that. Right. And like, you can't do that. You can't do that with us.
The crazy thing about that story is like that person hit us all up individually, and we both, without hitting each other up, we was like, hell no! Wow, what?
He tried to like outvote us, like have us vote against each other.
But like, I didn't, and it is crazy because he hit us up. We all like he hit us up at like one time. We was like, hell no. And it was like a collective hell no. And then we went up to each other like, yo, you know this motherfucker trying to do? Like the nerve. Like, he hit you, Joe? Like this.
Now, God, no. I was like, yo, did he just accidentally, like, yo, get your man. What the fuck wrong with him, son? Like,
everyone was like, nah.
We didn't know this.
It's not like we're usually like we're very professional when it comes to what we do. Yeah. But there's just some things that we can't let our brand get into certain light.
No, of course,
get into certain lights. You know what I'm saying? And because if we aren't comfortable, or if we don't at least agree with the idea, we can't put our all into it. So now we're just.
Is that gonna come like us?
I wouldn't miss it. It wasn't even just that. Like, yo, we were still brand new. So first impressions are like the most important stuff. Like, if the first impression I give you is to come up like from Step and Fetch character or group, then that's it. Like, there's no way of coming back into that. And I was like, I was very, very adamant on what prolific was. I'm like, the name sounded strong, so we had to embody that name. I was like, so me was Slick. I'm not saying it like nothing to demean Slick, but my man, like, you came out with a bucket of fried chicken, my man. Like, yo, smacking, just looking like a hot commercial. Pork chops.
If you ever heard Marquee in Vegas with some wings, that's exactly what it sounded like.
I was like,
yo, he ain't lying. I love me some wings, man.
I'm just like, honestly speaking, like, it's like, you really, as I would say, as black athletes and black talent, yo, you really have to walk a thin line into what you like, what said to people.
I think it was February when it was February. I
remember that. It was February. On Black History Month. Matter of fact, like, that's not even the only instance where there were times in that promotion where like he was handled with a dilemma, and we came with a really smart, profitable solution, and it was just like, doesn't make any sense. What? For example, there was a time when Godfather was going to be on the show, and he was like, yo, Godfather wants to work somebody, and I was like, oh shit, we have this guy. You might have heard of him. His name is Brother Greatness.
Greatness.
Just put them go get Brother Greatness. It's a pimp and a pastor. It works itself. He was like, nah,
bro, I was
Then he was like, I want to, which I get it, but I don't get it. He was like, yo, I want to put a student with him. I said, okay, cool. Let Brother Greatness be his manager. Therefore, it's still you still the same. Like, it writes itself. Yeah. Nah, no one do it. I'm like, yo, you're a damn idiot. You're a damn fool. Like legit,
You a fool.
you're a fool. Like this, everything aligned for you
It's
to
like-
be,
That's,
and you just said,
it's like,
word, that's money right there.
no, you no.
You don't want the money?
Oh, you, oh, no, oh, you, okay.
You think Vince would have never
Listen.
put fucking
Listen.
Brother Love and Godfather in a scenario together if it made sense? Like, come on, bro. Come on. Only if it
First
makes sense.
First
But
of all,
this
I
makes
think The
sense.
Good Father was one of his better roles. It was amazing how the transition. It was great, but but that was money. But like, it's like we know that we can't like dictate everything, like what's going on, the like promotions and stuff like that. But it's like we want to help places as well.
Mhm.
But it and to use our brand and use our somewhat cachet to to do what we got to do, because at the end of the day, we got to make money. Everybody got to make some money out of here, because when there's eyes on us, there's eyes on the company or whatever banner that we're under that night.
Right.
So it was like you're not going to be responsive to certain things, then we can't help you, because there's millions of the places that we can go. You like, I always say, I'd rather be somewhere where we're appreciated than tolerated. So stuff became clearer once we understood and became a bigger brand than what we're trying to be. So
right, yeah,
definitely. And that's just only word that's coming to my head right now after hearing that is just wow. Like,
wow.
I hope the pun in,
wow.
I hope the pun was intended there.
I don't know.
But
wow.
just
It's amazing.
But again, it's shown what you guys have done. That's just again.
Man, real shit. Like, I ain't looking back at that
no
shit.
real shit. No
Don't
real
do
shit.
that. Don't do that.
No real shit. Don't do that. Don't do it.
Don't do that, Oos.
Don't do it. Oof.
Don't do Oos. Don't do it.
All right.
Because you know it's gonna pop up, right? It's gonna be a little Facebook post. Don't do it.
Most definitely.
Oh, you don't know. Yeah, and then,
it's ignorant shit,
like, don't do it. Don't do it.
We gonna move on.
Man, we did.
My lawyer told me to relax.
I see you, brother. Trust me, Rick. And trust me, they've done that to me too.
Yeah.
I was ready to fly off. They know me. So we did. This is a real brotherhood, bro. This is a real brotherhood.
We gonna move on here because there's a lot more to talk about as well.
Oh yes.
So
yes.
We gotta start talking about, because again, you guys have been killing it. You guys have been growing and making those waves. Like even recently and coming up this Thursday too. Let's talk a little bit about Wrestle Open. Tyree's been making his splash there. So
look at that close ass graphic.
Look at that. Yeah, big Oos.
Man, hey man, I just got a shape up that day. I was looking fresh. Like had the nice nice hoodies. That you could get. That you can get. You know what I'm saying? That plug. And so yeah. Wrestle Open is a brainchild of Beyond Wrestling. I literally live like 5 minutes from the White Eagle, and there were some people who put my name in, and they hit me back up, and I was just like, yeah, why not? And a lot of things that they do are they try to invite all the people that are not really known or need a platform, or try to create stars from there. So if you look up and down the roster of the weeks that they were on IWTV, they people who you'd be like, man, they should get some more TV time. Man, they should do all that. And we love each other in that locker room, but it's a fight every week to get more time, because if you notice, everything's condensed. So you gotta really show out, and it's an open door, so people can come from anywhere. And my brother's here, gonna get on and we gonna bully them too. So you know,
I was gonna say, how long is it gonna be till Prolific all makes it on there?
Hey,
man. Don't worry.
Hey, man. Very soon.
I tell people all the time, like, yo, timing. I'm like, there's always that line I keep hearing Tom Hanks says, and this shall too pass. Like, this shall too will pass. I'm like, yeah, it'll happen. Don't worry about it.
Yeah. Oh yes, absolutely. So Wrestle Open has been an amazing opportunity for me to just either work on my craft or you know perfect something that was lacking. And every week they give like amazing feedback. The people have been you know the amount of people have been growing every week. And the viewership has been absolutely amazing. So, you know, just to get a platform like that to show your craft and show what you can do is a brilliant idea by Beyond.
Awesome. No, definitely. And again, there's more to come as well. Like again, this Saturday, time for some tag gold here. Now this one, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I love you guys. You guys are doing awesome, but I'm kind of a little biased too about another team in there.
Who?
I just had one of them on. That team of Smiley and Elijah Eden.
Oh, they got to hit out on them. They got to hit out on them.
Yeah, that's it.
Taking them out.
That's one of my bros right there. So all I'm saying is like when y'all beat them up, just like leave them alone a little bit in the corner. That's all I'm saying.
Listen, man.
I'm actually very curious.
I feel like with a dark horse coming in, because even though you know everyone in that matches, they've been, you know, at that promotion for a while. We're kind of like the newcomers, even though you know we've known pretty much almost everyone in that match. We've known or we come across them and share the locker room with them, some facet of the way. I feel like they might sleep on us, and you never want to sleep on Prolific, baby, because Prolific for everybody. You never want
to including these hands and feet. You know
damn right. You can sleep on us all you want to be quite honest with you, because like right when you blink, here comes a flying bicycle knee silencer.
There's a discus for your ass. You know?
You want to see what I do? I do whatever needs to be done. That's what I do.
There you go.
I'm like, so I worry about Smiley. I beat him before. I'm good. Like, I'm good twice. I'm good.
There you go. But there also you got to think about too. There's that mystery man in there. So how do you guys prepare for that?
Bruno's 7 feet tall, big Bruno.
Bruno's big, but whoever his mystery is, listen, I'm gonna say this, man. Ain't nothing the back can't handle. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, hold on. What if it's CJ Ryan?
Oh, the one-winged dragon, please. I'll whoop his ass.
If it's the one-winged dragon, listen, man. We done. Listen, man. Like I say, ain't nothing the back can't handle. Everything is legal before the bell ring, right?
You know what I mean?
Cool. He catches the fade quick. I catch him with the knee before at the entrance ramp. Just like, CJ.
What if it's what if it's the champ trying to pull double duty? What if it's DC? What if it's I
got a bone to pick on his ass anyway.
What if DC? You know.
I don't think DC would do that. He knows.
I was gonna say he got a 4-way too.
Well, first of all, we know DC don't have friends, so Darius Carter don't have friends. So
yes, he does. Yes, he does. Yes, he does. He has friends. DC got friends.
His friends is a suit.
They're all right here.
His friends is a suit.
It's us three.
It's his suit and then us.
You know what? You're right. My bad. Oh wait. It's his suit, his accessories, then us.
His ego, and then us.
Oh, right. His suit, accessory, ego, then us. Oh, wait. Damn. Suit, accessories, ego, titles, then us. Yeah. I'll put you're right. We're not his friends. Come on. I get it. I forgot. My bad.
Now you're just giving him ammunition to want to be in the match. Damn.
Look, he know better. He know better. He know better. He been in the ring with myself and Oos and Big Oos. He know better. He don't want that smoke.
He know it.
I was gonna throw one name in there because he's been teaming with Bruno for a bit. I was gonna say, what if it's Devonta's? That big horse right there.
Oh man. First of all, I beat him too.
Oh, there you go.
I beat him too.
Hey,
and I've always had a better mohawk than him.
Listen, like I said before, man. Listen, we watch everything. You know what I mean?
We do.
We're never not unprepared. We're always prepared. So
I'm wondering what's in that.
It really doesn't matter who it is.
I'll put 2 tears in a bucket.
There you go. There's another match that night too. So let's keep it going here with this one because there's a house fight scramble.
Oh man.
So and this is another one again. That mystery man element. Magic just likes surprising people that night.
I got a bone to pick with Magic here. I got a bone to pick for Pro Wrestling, man. Why did it make us look so bad? What's with the graphics? Like, why does shit so blurry?
Yeah, like, I thought it was me when I saved it.
It's the effect.
You couldn't see. You just saw a jersey in gold. Like,
bro.
I don't know.
Okay.
Everyone's been complaining about those graphics too.
We gonna talk. We gonna talk about the match because that's what's important.
Can we get some contrast? Like
that's what's important. A little feather, you know, a little.
Damn.
We're gonna look like animes next. You know?
like if they need some help, like at least like look at that graphic I made.
Like,
because J Lee photography, you know, you don't have to do anything to those edits. You don't have to do anything to those pictures.
Right.
You know, they do an amazing job as that. So, but let the match itself, the house match. You know what I mean? So, everybody in that match.
Yeah.
I don't even know who the mystery partner is. Mystery guy is. That's irrelevant. Can all get this work? I don't know what to tell you. They all, you know, they all are Magic. You know. They're Magic mainstays. Their guys are mainstays there. But there's one person in particular that I'm going to smack the ever-loving taste out of. And it's Pena. So, see, Pena, I trained with Pena. I've known Pena for about 10, almost 12 years. Every time I meet him, it's almost on site. He doesn't know why, right? And there's not really a reason why, but he knows that every time we're in that square circle, there's fists flying at his face. So, you know, he could be tall, slick, you know, and got his man bun all over the place. But Pena will still be little Pena Pop, and he's going to get humbled real quick. So, you know, I'm really gunning for Pena. You know, like Pena could get these hands too. So
I know why. It's because he's from the Bronx.
That too. That too.
It's because he's from the Bronx.
Damn, that's
that too.
Maybe that's what the person that was making the graphics. They got Bronx Wi-Fi. That's what happened.
The Bronx Wi-Fi that Fordham.
There you go. There you go. Look, hey, look. Listen.
Sorry for our non-New York viewers, but if you heard anything about the Bronx, you're probably right. So,
for real. Listen, man, it's a real beef in the inner cities out here in New York, man. But it's a inner, like, we could beef with each other, but y'all can't beef with us. That's like we will come together and fuck any non-New Yorker up. However, when it comes to New Yorkers, you know what I'm saying? We got a little thing.
Me and Wolf still don't like Marcus because he's from Queens.
Yeah, I mean, it's a thing.
So I'm gonna have to go with them because I'm from Brooklyn too. So.
Listen, it's okay, but listen, look, it's okay though. It's all right. It's okay. You know why it's okay? It's okay because we share a day, Brooklyn Queens Day. It's all right. Yeah. It's okay.
And we're Valley of the Kings and Queens. We're
You know what I'm
from the
saying?
Valley
We
of the
got a
Kings and
whole
Queens.
move named after the BQE. It's all right. We were meant
It's
to
all
be
right.
together.
Marcus is upset.
I'm not. I'm okay.
Oh, y'all gotta get back together here because
Okay.
on Sunday it's a war, 6-man war.
Oof.
So
I'm waiting for this
talk
one.
a little bit about this one here because we got you guys getting ready to war with the rep here. It's all three members back together. You got Nate Wallace, you got Dave McCall, and you got Chris Bishop. So how are we preparing for this one? For this war right here?
There's no preparation. We know.
It's just mouthpiece and that's it. Mouthpiece and tape wrist. That's pretty much it. Like, like honestly speaking, like they are the heart and soul of pretty much one of the most decorated promotions like in wrestling right now, man. And honestly speaking, I'm like, yo, in order for us to get where we want to get to, we literally got to cut the head off that snake, and that's the rep. So
I've been saying this for a while. Like, even though the Culture Inc. has been trying to get in between what we're trying to do, you know, like they're gonna get this. They're gonna get this. They may be climbing up. We're gonna knock them off that pedestal. But the rep has been a thorn in our side from day one. We beat that. We beat that team senseless, and then we continue to beat their faces in. Right? So, and then they continue. We need to put them down for
it's
good.
our time. Straight up. That's it. Like, there ain't really no back and forth. I'm just like, yo, y'all had y'all time. It's time to push your ass out the pasture.
That's it. CZW is ours. It's ours. They can't. They had their time. It's time for the young lions to really reign supreme and to put Old Yeller down behind the shed. That's it.
Damn. I was gonna say too, like when you talk CZW, the rep's usually that go-to name. So, damn, that's gonna.
And soon Prolific will be as well.
Definitely.
I was gonna say Culture Inc. I saw from the last show. They started getting their noses in your guys' business too. So
yeah, you know what it is. You know what it is. Culture Inc. You know, if for those who don't follow Culture Inc. They formed right around the same time, Prolific formed and everything, and maybe a little month or two after or whatever. And from then on, they're always would be in our shadow, emulate us a little bit here and there. Pandemic happened, they did a little bit more, and now they're up north trying to take over whatever. But
that's our territory,
we've been to the south. We dominated a little bit over there, but
Florida Cats.
Yeah,
Florida Cats. They were trained by one. They were trained by one of the people I know, by the brothers Lockhart, and I know the brothers Lockhart, and I know how he trains. So they're talented individuals, but their brains has not developed yet. Their breath still smell like Similac, and they still need to understand what the real culture is about, because to try to stick your nose in the business. Because another thing is the rep has tried to keep Culture Inc. close to kind of feed off their youth and feed off their up and coming, and so they keep them around. So they try to help each other out. But we're going to destroy all that. It's they're not going to. Rep is not going to go into the fountain of youth and try to rejuvenate themselves and stuff like that. They tried to, but they got hands and feet. We're going to beat them from Florida to Maryland to Jersey to Atlantica to Timbuktu.
Matter of fact,
to Madagascar. Like,
we gotta put the beatings on Culture Inc. We gotta beat them down at your old spot, Ty. You know what I mean? You know, we gotta go back. We gotta go down to Texas.
Don't get me started because the reality of the fact is
we gotta go down to Texas, baby.
Let's get the baby back because they know my mouthpiece will destroy a lot of their guys alone. So you know, hey man, they want to follow us. They want to be on our shadows. They will follow them, and we'll follow them. We become the hunters. So hey man,
I was gonna say they kind of following you guys too, because one of them messaged me about possibly coming on. So they already trying to follow you guys. They're trying to come on the pod too.
Man. They're talented individuals, not too bright.
Tell you.
Hey, we'll gun them down every time. We'll gun them down every time.
Who's this on Facebook over here?
We got this one over here. We got let's see. We got one message here from again Matt Awesome saying he wrestled Tyree once and even teamed with him. Got any memory of that, Tyree?
Who?
Matt Awesome. He says he faced you once and he teamed with him.
Yeah, in Narnia and BWF. Yeah, Fight for New York. That we represented the BWF. And because of him, I got eliminated first. We're not going to talk about that though.
Damn.
So he want to cling to that. That's cool. We got hands for him too, and it'll be Matt Awesome. You're all that good stuff.
Who's the other person? Who's that? Nanny Roman? Who that?
Oh yeah, we got she's from the Bronx. That's why she's commenting that.
Oh,
watch out about the Bronx. Yeah.
So she said it looks like a mix of an Uso and Puerto Rican. What?
I don't know who we're talking about there.
Damn, she coming at us? You coming at us crazy?
Who? Oh, anything Bronx related is a handicap joke. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like the Bronx are the type of people to park in a handicap spot and come out limping when they don't have a handicap tag on.
You know what's funny?
Just to get the spot.
I've seen that before.
She wears Shincletas with jeans in the rain. Yep. That's it.
She wear flats in the snow.
You wear Uggs all season. Right?
Oh man. We're gonna continue here because there's more to plug as well.
I'll take that.
She wore a fur coat in the summer because it matches. Like
shit. But yo,
she still wear baby fat.
Let's talk a little bit about.
She got house theory on.
Let's talk about here because Wolf got some things going there.
Oh,
so let's talk about that because
hold on.
Let's see. One, it looks like
Time out. Put that graphic back up. You see this?
Yeah,
you see this?
Get him.
You see this? You see
Get
this?
him.
You see this? You see the shoulder lean?
Look at that. Get him.
You see the squint? Man, Wolf, I swear to God, I am no longer the sex symbol of prolific.
Get him.
You see this? You see this? He got the abs showing too. You see this?
Get him.
Wolf. And the chest hair unkempt. Like, come on, Wolf. Stop it. And it's a perfectly good high def picture. Nah, we done. We done here. Here's the title.
Look, Goose, big Goose. Ty, look, I'm gonna try to explain it. Go ahead, Wolf.
It was a good Friday.
The diet was working.
It was a good Friday. I had no
diet was working. Diet worked.
I wasn't loaded. I drank kombucha. I felt real good about myself. Yeah. I'm like, yo, pro wrestling.
So we can't wear the Kuji gear.
Yeah.
Right?
I was like, shit.
Come on. You see this guy? But carry on.
But let's talk a little bit about that, Wolf, because again, it looks like you're going on that road to the title picture there. Like you and Unc Ron Star. Like how's that looking
out?
It just like how I said it when I first got there. I'm like, dude, I don't go to any promotion. I don't go anywhere without having a mindset of being the top guy, the champion. Like I said, it just sucks that I had to be, Ron Starr. I'm like, yo, he looked out for me, back during the Capitol days and stuff like that. Looked out for me with like other promotions and stuff like that. But he has something that I want, and I told him, I was like, yo, I'm going to knock your ass off that crown, like whether you like it or not. And so that program is like, I said it just like I'm saying it right now. It is going to be a prolific year. And to be the face of pro wrestling R and whatnot, that's the plan.
Absolutely.
There you go. All I'm gonna say is just laid off a little bit off my boy because you kind of injured one of my friends there. You injured Adam Kane on that last show.
Oh yeah.
Like.
Oh yeah. Oh, I saw that. I saw that. I peeped. Hey man. Anyone in the way. Anyone in the way. They getting cheesed up. They getting cheesed up.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay on y'all good side because I'm not trying to get beat up. We cool, right? We cool.
No, yeah, we good. We good, right? Yo,
we good. You good.
What Matt said? Wolf, you see what Matt said?
Oh wait, we got more comments. Let's see.
What we got?
Let's see. Wait, when he got that R&B, who got an R&B album coming out? Oh, I think he's talking about that Wolf pick.
Goddamn right.
Yeah, Wolf. He also said, because you be at the shows with the silk bonnet on.
Oh,
yeah.
I gotta keep my locks refreshed, man. What's wrong with y'all? Shit,
I'm not gonna hold you. I need that gold one to come out with us one time.
The gold bonnet?
The gold bonnet has to come out once.
But yo, hold on.
The gold bonnet has to come out.
We gotta do something different because you got that tag team called the Bonnet Warriors or whatever the name is.
The Bonnet Gang. The Bonnet Gang.
We can't do bonnets. We gotta do something else. We gotta do
Man, we do whatever we want.
I'm like,
we do whatever we want.
Yeah. I'm just like,
I'll get a gold beret.
I already got my gold Dewey, so I'm already on it.
Yeah, you gotta get a gold
bandana? Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
A gold bandana.
Everybody like, what the hell? But yeah.
It got to be velvet.
Yeah, I got it. Yeah,
I'm making it look
like gold from freaking Meteor Man. Okay.
That's who we got. That's who we are. That's who we are.
Hey man.
Jeez. We're gonna keep going because there's another show coming up. This one, there's not really no ideas yet of what it could be. So let's talk about you guys are going to Guts and Glory.
Yeah,
man.
How's that look?
You know, listen, man. We arrived. We coming. We there. We arrived. That's it.
Real talk. Like, Guts and Glory. They gave us an offer, and we really didn't want to refuse that. We do. I was like, they gave us an offer. They was like, yo, pull up. It was like,
pull up.
What we doing? Like, what we doing? It was like, what do y'all feel like doing? I was like, say less.
Yeah.
That was it.
They got the cash.
We got invited.
They got the cash app ready. They got it. So we just coming. We coming through.
No
PayPal. No PayPal. No PayPal.
They told us what it was. They told us what it was. We came to an agreement. It was like, y'all open? We're like, we free.
Yeah.
I'm like,
what people don't realize, and people are starting to see, that our talent can't be measured in units. We'll fight every day instead of Saturdays. You know what I'm saying? We fight every day. It's not only Saturdays.
Yeah.
And any other group analogy you want to put in there, we're better than. So it's like you see the shine, you see the light there. It's so unattainable. You try to reach it, but you can never grab it. You can never grab it, and you just got to settle with the normies. So like our bar is too high. Our bar is too high. People are starting to realize it.
Right. Bing bong.
Bing bong.
I was like, fellas, I gotta go handle my business because y'all motherfuckers still got me on the clock right now. So it was like, shit, y'all know that can't steal. So I was like,
hey man, listen, man, we are multi-talented. See, look. My man is a chef. Marcus is an electrician. I am a plumber, and we do even outside of the business we win in. Like, you know what I mean?
Come on now.
Come on.
Yo, this is a blessing. I'm sorry I got on a little bit late. I was trying to figure out this motherfucking link. Just damn it. Like I said, if y'all fuck with Prolific, please just keep watching us. Isaiah, the Isaiah Wolf on Twitter. Isaiah.
Hit him up for a hoodie. Hit him up for a hoodie.
Yeah.
Hit him up for a hoodie.
I literally do.
Hit him up for a hoodie.
Isaiah, and then Isaiah Wolf on Facebook. So I'm easy to get in contact with. Shit ain't hard. I want to thank all y'all that got to watch and whatnot. I feel like Tyree and Marcus can take it from here. I got to go back and be a boss and shit like that. So I'm all y'all.
There you go. Thanks again, Wolf, for coming on.
Yes,
That's what
sir.
we're talking to.
All right, Oos.
I mean, see,
Go.
you see, this is what excellence is about. Like, we can go handle our business whatever realm that we can, what we do. Like, we could take Prolific brand and create a plumbing company and create
He had the thought right there. It was like he almost had it. You
gonna see why? Yeah, Ty.
No.
Hey, listen,
the
plumbing company is. You got to turn into Prolific After Dark.
So I'm gonna give you a little bit of Prolific, because our road trips are second level or fucking our top tier godlike moments. So we came up with a company, right? It's called Black Pipe Plumbing, BPP.
Yep.
And we're gonna come in with overalls, and it's gonna be sleeveless overalls, and our slogan is "We hold you down while we pipe you up."
Definitely. Yeah. Yeah.
BPP,
baby.
Prolific, Prolific presents. So hey man, we think about the future too.
We got everything covered, baby. We got everything covered. Everything covered.
Oh, yeah. Everything covered. We're gonna have a calendar, sexy calendar. No, that's not coming. That's never coming.
Listen, you gotta stop. You got a certain person who's probably gonna be looking for that calendar. Let's
go back to that Guts and Glory.
Yes, Guts and Glory. Yeah.
Because I was also going to throw out, because there's another trio that's going to be there that night. They've been on this podcast before.
Really?
They say usually expect the unexpected. What about the SAT? What if they decide? I don't think they have anything going on. I haven't seen them announce a match. What about
they got an open challenge? They got an open challenge, and we just been told to pull up.
So
we don't know.
It could get a little crazy.
You know what? I'm over the SAT. I'm
You
over the SAT.
You over
because we called them out. We are wrestling. We called them out.
Yeah.
We told the Maximals that they're the Minimals, and they don't come in and they don't want to answer.
Wait, Oos, what you said? You said when the L's come up.
When the L's come up,
what happened?
That don't exist anymore.
It don't exist.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
they don't have enough fighting spirit. You know what I'm saying? So
listen, I know that they just had that match with the Briscoe brothers.
Ooh,
you know what I mean?
That was good.
It was good, but you see how long in between it is? They need a lot of time to recharge. So I don't think they got it for Prolific. I'm just saying.
They had that oil like the 10 man.
They need that
it's like time. The 10 man.
They need that time to recharge.
You remember that story? You remember that story that like Tony Atlas used to put WD-40 on his elbows and stuff like that?
Yeah.
Like that's them.
Yeah.
Well,
Tony Atlas is a good guy, man. I remember he gave me a chop. He was like, "You're a hell of a worker." He chopped me, and then he threw me out the ring. I don't know what the hell that was about. But that was weird.
Hey man. But SATs, they can have whoever they want. They can have whoever they want.
Yeah.
All I know is the door is always open. They just have to pull up and answer it.
That's true.
They just have to pull up and answer it.
That's true.
Now, don't make us wait, so we have to take you out of your house. Don't make us wait. But the door's always open.
Yeah, man. Listen, you know what I mean. They say this is a day and age of opportunity and time.
Mm-hmm. Who knows?
Who knows?
Well,
Who knows?
There you go. Again, stay tuned to that, guys. You never know. Again, because SAT from when they came on the show, they were just ready to fight anybody. So again, if you guys are there,
that's them.
Maybe. Well, I guess we'll see.
Sometimes you gotta be careful what you ask for. You know what I mean?
Well,
yeah, you might just get your ass kicked.
There you go. But now we got to bring up this match. That's already happened. It was a great match you guys did. But I feel like because of that, you guys created almost a trend here, wanting everyone to call out Shane Taylor Promotions. And I was gonna say, like, since you guys did it and you guys had your war, I feel like everyone started calling them out.
I got my ass whipped. See, do you see the trend here? Yeah. First, Culture Inc. wants to follow us and piggyback. Not everybody wants to follow Prolific and piggyback. It's all good. Listen, if you gotta follow us for the claims to your fame, that's all good. But you remember who did it first.
First of all, let's go there. Like, everybody else that's calling out Shane Taylor Promotions need to have lineage with him first, right? Mm-hmm. He just don't talk to anybody. He just don't like interact with anybody. But he's about business, and even somebody as close as I am, it's about business. And if you don't have that Scott ready for him, if you don't have that Dinetto ready for him, he ain't about it, right? So you have to get that first. 2, it has to be worth something. You have to have a certain amount of talent for him to accept the match and for him to do that. Or he's going to make an example out of you, which you don't want. And lastly, if what he can do to someone who's been a tag champion with him, who's been a mentor to him, to me, I better watch out. You know what I'm saying? I still put hands on him. I still put hands on Shane. Shane can get this working any day of the week. But you just gotta you gotta be ready. You gotta be ready. You can't come short. You can't talk for 5 minutes and expect somebody to be attached to words that you say that mean nothing when your actions don't match. You know, you gotta have that certain amount of je ne sais quoi. You gotta have that promise for him to do something, because in this business, currency is blue chips, and some people just don't have them. So you can follow the trend, but you can't fill our shoes.
There you go.
I want to run that back too, by the way, because listen.
Oh, I'm running that back. I don't care if I have to.
We gotta run that back.
I'm running that back, dog. I'm running that back. Like Java Slim 2, Java Slim coming. It'll be here before you know it.
Yeah,
we can run that back.
Want to run that back real quick?
1 year wiser. 1 year wiser. You know what I'm saying?
I was gonna say Prolific has grown from that too. So again,
listen, man. Listen, only the greats learn from their losses. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. What he don't realize sometimes, smart people learn from their mistakes. Wise people learn from the mistakes of others. And I've seen his mistakes, and I've seen the mistakes that he's made throughout these years that he will never highlight. But I've seen him, and give me one chance to blow his platform up in smoke. In smoke. I will put Shane Taylor and Shane Taylor Promotions down. I don't care. I don't care how close I am. I don't care if I call him a brother. I don't care if he's giving me advice and everything like that. In the square circle, it's all business, and we're prolific, and it's about to go down. That's for real.
Well, there you go, guys. There's that. I hope Joe's listening, because there's the gauntlet thrown out once more.
Oh yeah,
that guy that started it again. That wave, that trend.
It goes.
Joe King. Joe King.
Joe King. Joe King's the president, man. Joe King for president for real.
Joe King. Janelle. Janelle. Jabatiz.
Listen.
They know the connect.
Janelle and Joe King. Yo, listen. Joe King's a great individual, man. I've met him years ago. He's a great guy. Yeah. Great guy.
He's one of the few people that will put that match together and just let magic happen.
Mm-hmm.
Let magic happen.
But listen,
man. Any platform. But I know Joe King.
Not to jinx it, but anything Joe King has been a part of has been nothing but gold. Every show he's ever done, ever put together, has been gold. Joe King has an eye for talent. Joe King has an eye for it all. You know what I'm saying? But for a lot of these, indie wrestlers or whoever gets signed or whatever don't get signed, stay in the indies. If they don't give him that that credit and that nod, they need to, because if they not, I will. That guy, man, he knows talent. He definitely.
That doesn't like stop the fact that I can invite Shane to St. John and Utica and beat bricks off him too. Like,
well, there you go.
That's true. But
like we can overlook the Brooklyn waters. You know how deep that is. You know how far the waters of Brooklyn are.
No,
you know how deep it is? When you're on Brooklyn, Brooklyn and you see the water, you know how far you are, and he get hands there.
Yeah, definitely.
He get hands too.
Like that too. As you see, Ray, the beef between Shane Taylor and Tyree Taylor.
I hate him so much.
I was gonna say again. I hope we feel, because Shane's another one that he's definitely, we've had our talks. He's coming on the podcast soon. So
show miss.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna play this on that.
Look, you listen.
I'll put cases on all you bitches.
You learn from your mistakes, right? Listen, don't put me, just block me out, because I don't want them to single me out again. I got my ass whooped that match. Fuck y'all. You a wolf a little inside, like Marcus, come on, like nigga, I'm trying. Like that's a lot of. Listen, man.
We'll do some editing. We'll make sure it's like, nah, he wasn't there. He didn't say anything. He left too.
It's all on my screen. That's easy. That's easy.
Like,
all on my
listen, I learned from mistakes. I know how to bob and weave now. You know what I'm saying? Because I thought I caught Moses. I'm like, bah! I was like, damn, you a big motherfucker. Like, looked at me like, man, I've been in the gym since then, heavy. I'm a deadlift his ass one day. Watch, I'm gonna surprise him.
I just been dreaming of putting hands to Shane Taylor's face. That's it.
Listen, man, we gonna do, like, definitely we gonna run that back, and it's definitely
and even Ron Hunt and even Rev, like he need to get his Keith Sweat looking ass out of there too, like. And Big Bad Kaiju.
Hey,
he could
listen.
He could kaiju his ass out of here too.
I'm thinking like this, man. If they want it, we could find a fourth and make it a 4-on-4.
We can find 5 of them. They all could get it.
You know what? We can do that. We could find 2 and make it a 5-on-5. But who want to do that? All of Shane Taylor Promotions versus.
First of all, they need a bigger ring. We need a bigger ring. We need a lucha ring that's like 22 feet. We need all that.
We need a lucha ring or no holds barred. Whatever it need to be done. Let it be done.
Take down the ring during our match.
Listen, matter of fact,
during our match.
Matter of fact, we got Yaya.
No, you know what? I don't even care who. We're gonna throw a block party and just invite them and then put hands on them.
Old school.
Wait, I've been trained. I'll tag in.
Look, red tag in.
You can come in just so we can have fun. Like I don't care.
We got Yaya don't like Shane. I mean Shay. We got Yaya. They got a little beef.
Listen. We can get blown out 4-0. Like if there's 5 of us, we can get blown out 4-0. As long as I take out Shane, that's all that matters. As long as Shane is that one.
Out here, bro.
Like as long as he's out the picture.
You out here renegading. You out here. You just okay. You kamikaze in it. I feel you. You feel you.
Hands.
Feel you.
Hands.
I mean,
hands.
Hey,
it's like Peter Griffin and the chicken. It's like Peter Griffin and the chicken. It's hands, bro.
It's on site. It's on site. No matter where you at.
On site.
Hey,
Ty. Gets me tight, bro.
You're tired. You're tired. How about this, yo? Let's say scenario, right? Let's say we do a prolific cruise, right? You know what we talked about, right?
Yeah.
We chilling, and let's say we in the Bahamas. You seen Shane? You going at it?
Hands.
Bro, we be in the Bahamas like
hands.
Man, so Ty? No, wait.
Like, it could be JFK TSA. Hands.
Hey, no, Newark.
Not Newark. Nobody likes Newark.
Hey, listen. No one knows about this story. Not too many people know about the story, but real quick, we were doing a double shot, right?
Yeah.
We had to do what was it? Florida.
We had shuttle wrestling lines in Florida.
Yeah, so we had to do
Saturday.
SWA on Saturday,
and CZW on Sunday.
Right. So we flew
in Jersey.
We was in Jersey, so we left from Newark to go to Florida and then back or whatever. On the way there, we almost didn't make it. I almost got arrested by Port Authority police for having gimmick brass knucks in my bag. I forgot they were there. I ain't used them like 2.5 years. I forgot they were there. And then once the lady pointed on the screen, she's like, "What's this?" I'm like, "Oh fuck, I forgot." I'm like,
you know what's funny?
And I was like,
arrested him, and they were cool with me. And I had my chain in my bag. They was like,
Crazy.
you just want to check this in? Yeah, sure. All right, cool. They almost arrested my man.
My shit is literally. Here's the crazy thing about it. His you can't dismantle. Mine was just electrical tape and pennies. Like that's all it was. I'm like, yo, you can have it. I don't even need it. I don't want it. They're like, no, we don't know. We got to call the cops. I'm like, for what? I'm like, why?
We had to go through TSA 4 times.
Nice. The cops came and the cops was like, so what is it? I explained it to him. He's like, oh, okay. He turned out being a fan of wrestling. He was like, so what is it like that you do? Like he was into it. He was like, I don't even know why they didn't let you go. I'm like, me neither.
First of all, he thought we were rappers because we were coordinated.
Yeah, right.
He thought he's like, oh, he used to roll with like Dipset, and thought we were like the same kind of thing. And I was like, nah, we're pro wrestlers.
Like, he was like, so like I make those. Y'all trying to like steal my money? Like it was wild. We get down there, we wrestle, we do everything. The ring broke in the middle of the fucking show. They had to fix it. After that, we had
right in the middle.
After that, it was all good. We left. On the way back, our flight gets canceled as we're at the gate waiting, and then it was just like, we can't do nothing for you. What? We almost didn't make it back to do CZ Dub. We get back, we find a flight. We finally
we found a flight. First of all, we had to call everybody. Everybody on that flight is cursing everybody out. We're sitting there instigating everything. We're instigating everything. This guy ripping up vouchers in front of people, throwing it in there.
That dude was cool. That dude was cool because he was like, he you know what? He low-key wanted to be part of, he low-key wanted to take us to Jersey. I know that.
Yeah, he did. Yeah.
He low-key wanted to be, I'll take you guys.
So we get on Southwest, right? I left my car in Newark. My car's in Newark, so when we get out, they go over there.
Yeah.
The only flight to New York in time was in Iceland, which is Long Island. So we take that. Wolf gets his Wolf has a thing for Kia Souls. Don't ask me about it.
We don't know what it is.
We don't know what it is. We don't even know what it is.
We hate them.
We hate the Kia Soul
collectively.
So we sitting there drive. That's a whole nother story. We sitting there drive, and we off the turnpike. We just I take the wheel. I'm gunning.
Imagine this wash machine ass car doing this shit. Just going in between.
You know what I mean? And the turnpike deep, and it goes all the way. And the thing, and CZW is like right by Philly, so we just right. And we're Long Island traffic. It's Sunday. You know that ugly Sunday traffic. So we go in there.
Everything against.
We go in there. We finally get there, right? And no, we call. We call like, yo, when are we? We're like, yo, our match is 8th. All right, we about to rock this. We about to beat up the rep. Let's go, right? So we call, and it's like, oh, they about to open doors, right? There's like, no, it doesn't. It starts at 6, not 8. This is match 3.
We're like, yeah. not you see go like this. When I tell you, we get there. Literally, like we pull up.
No, we get there. We're halfway done. We get there. We're getting dressed now. So while we putting stuff on, we hear our music. Yeah. We hear our music. If you watch that back, he doesn't have his beret on. He doesn't have wrist tape on.
I have nothing on.
He has nothing on. Like I got like my things all messed up and stuff like that. And it was our debut.
Yeah. Literally, like we literally walked out as we're getting dressed. Like it was the most.
Yeah, we got there at least 5 minutes before that.
Yeah, crazy.
And we still beat the rep. What's good?
Whoop their ass.
We still beat the rep.
Now we got time.
Now we're gonna get that extra. Now we're gonna get that extra early. So
I was gonna say. So imagine that, and then Sunday is gonna be fresh as daisy, basically.
You know what I mean?
We ready, man. We ready, baby.
We ready. They slipping. They lost the step. They lost the step.
It's but
like
so
Michael Jordan on the Wizards.
Oh, like, yo, it's but so how much time you can hold back greatness to greatness. You know what I mean? Bust right on through. So
nah, man. The rep is the Russell Westbrook of tag teams. Wow. The rep is the Russell Westbrook of tag teams.
They
just ain't pulling it off right now. They just ain't doing it right now. They Hall of Famers, but they ain't doing it right now.
I'll say John Wall.
Nah. John Wall can at least make money and sit on his ass. They actually doing their craft and falling short. So you know what I mean? Come on.
Go see this match on Sunday, guys. You're gonna want to see. No, I'm not even gonna say go see this match. Go see this fight. That's what it's about to be.
Come on.
It's a fight. Ain't gonna be no match. It's gonna be a fight. Listen.
There you go.
I'm gonna tell you like this, man. We not selling for no little BS. Like we want all of them down. We ain't gonna be no. We pin one to get out. All of them gonna be on their back looking up at the lights. Ain't gonna be no one person we sneak up out there now. We coming to fight. We coming to bust that ass.
There you go.
Studio Z is beautiful. I love Studio Z in Jersey.
Yeah, we gonna fuck.
They have nice lights. They're gonna be looking at some nice lights.
We gonna bust.
Right. So
we gonna bust that.
There you go.
This week gonna be crazy.
That's it right there again, guys. They have a busy weekend coming up, so definitely go check them out. We got Wrestle Open on Thursday.
Yep.
Hey! Pro Wrestling Magic on Saturday again. They're looking to rack some tag gold. You got Tyree looking to win the Hard Fight Scramble. And then again, it ends off on that Sunday with that 6-man war. So definitely go check them out. I got one last question for you guys. We got to end it off with this one here. So I got to ask for both of you. Each one can answer. What's the end goal for you guys? So again, end goal for you, Tyree, end goal for you, Marcus. And then if you guys want to answer a collective one, the end goal for Prolific.
The world.
That's it.
The world. You know, like for some folks, the sky's the limit. For other folks, the limit's the sky. But we brought to break that glass ceiling and take over the world. That's the goal. That's it.
That's definitely it. For
that's
us,
it. Prolific's for everybody.
For Prolific, like he said, it's the world, man. We looking at when we say we're looking to take over. That's not a cliche comment that we say, man. We really mean that. And we really feel that in our heart, body, and soul. Like we're trying to take over, and definitely
we're trying to make this brand a global conglomerate.
Definitely.
Like the expectations and the goals are enormous, but that's just how we roll, man. That's how we roll. We get them done, man. We get them done. Ain't no stopping what we can do.
If you don't know, we're three like-minded individuals that put a common goal.
Yep.
There you go.
We're prolific. We're prolific, and we
all gifted, baby.
We're hella gifted, baby.
We're hella gifted.
Hella gifted.
There you go.
Yes,
again,
sir.
guys, go follow them. We're gonna show you your socials right here. So
yes, sir.
Go follow Wolf again. He was on earlier. Got him on IG right there. Go follow him on Twitter. Then go follow Marcus again. IG right over here. The Twitter right there. And then saving the best for last right there. Go follow Tyree. Go on IG right there and go follow on Twitter. So there you go, guys. Again, this has been a great conversation right here. Great stories, great matches coming up. And again, so much more for the future. So definitely go check them out. Thank you both for coming on. It's been a great one. We're definitely going to have to run it back again, though, because there's going to be more stories and more combos to talk about.
Absolutely.
This is fun. Sir. This is great. But again, guys, go kill it this weekend. Go, like I said, just leave Smiley a little bit in the corner, though. That's all I'm saying. Don't injure my boy.
We're gonna leave Smiley.
There you go, guys. But as always, don't forget, guys, if you're watching this, hit that subscribe, share it all around, get more people into this, and as always, respect the craft. We'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.
Yes, sir.